Daily God's Promise. Day 7 Psalms 41-3. The Lord will strengthen him on his bed of illness. You will sustain him on his sickbed. Now we will discuss the historical aspect of the verse. Psalm chapter 41 is written by David, a king who knew firsthand what it meant to battle illness, betrayal, and spiritual weakness. This psalm is a personal cry and a public promise, a declaration that even in times of physical weakness, God is near, active, and able. In ancient Israel, sickness was often viewed with spiritual seriousness. But David reminds the people, and himself, that God is not distant when we're suffering. In fact, he draws close to sustain and restore. Let's unpack the theological meaning. In Psalm chapter 41 verse 3 gives us a clear picture of divine care for the suffering. Checkmark. The Lord will strengthen him. God doesn't just heal, he empowers the weak before, during, and after the sickness. Checkmark. On his bed of illness. This isn't poetic, it's personal. Even while lying down, weak and weary, God visits the sickbed. Checkmark. You will sustain him. God not only comforts, he holds us up when we can't hold ourselves together. This is not just about physical healing, it's about God being your strength, support, and stability when you're at your lowest. Old Testament cross-references. In Isaiah chapter 53 verse 4, surely he has borne our griefs and carried our sorrows. Jesus took on our pain. He's familiar with suffering. In Psalm chapter 147 verse 3, he heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. God heals body, soul, and spirit. In 2 Kings chapter 20 verse 5, I have heard your prayer, I have seen your tears. Surely I will heal you. God responds to prayer with healing compassion. New Testament cross-references. In James chapter 5 verses 14-15, is anyone among you sick? Let him call, and the prayer of faith will save the sick. The church is called to pray boldly for healing. In Matthew chapter 9 verse 35, Jesus went about healing every sickness and every disease. Healing is central to the ministry of Jesus. In 2 Corinthians chapter 12 verse 9, my grace is sufficient for you, for my strength is made perfect in weakness. Even when God doesn't remove the weakness, he gives sustaining grace. Application. A call to trust God in sickness and weakness. Are you lying in a hospital bed, or just worn out on the inside? This promise is for you. God sees you. God is with you. And God will strengthen and sustain you. Checkmark. Pray for healing, but also receive his strength right where you are. Checkmark. Invite his presence into your recovery. Checkmark. Declare his promise, even if the healing hasn't come yet. Bed. You are not alone on your sickbed. God is your strength. The Lord will sustain you. He's with you even in this.